Okay, so I got to talk about this. I can't believe, like, I don't know whether everybody's brain is sleeping. I don't know if it's in the drinking water. I don't know if people just have selective outrage. But Chris Rock made a joke about Will Smith. And you would think, okay, you would think, let me just say, you would think that after being assaulted, after Will Smith assaulted Chris in front of the entire world on the biggest stage of Hollywood, that you would think that Chris Rock would have the leeway from people to just be able to tell a joke. A joke. You can't tell it, like, that's crazy to me how people are upset because Chris Rock said that he watched Emancipation just so he could see Will Smith get whooped because Will played the slave. And what he's saying is, all right, people saying, oh, well, that's just distasteful. Slavery wasn't funny. Yes, you're right. Slavery wasn't funny. Slavery is no jokes about slavery, this, that, and whatever. Okay, with your sensitive behind. But what Chris was saying is, hey, I didn't actually seek physical revenge on this man. So I watched the movie so I could see him, not the actual person who got beat, but Will Smith get beat in a fake way. He playing getting beat. He ain't even getting hit for real. They're acting. It's a movie. It's a joke. Man, I watched the movie just so I could see him get beat in the movie, knowing that you got paid to play that and you ain't even getting hit for real. But he hit Chris for real. Embarrassed him. Then Chris Rock got kids, family, and all that other stuff. And how y'all mad at Chris for telling a joke? Even if you thought the joke was distasteful, how could you be upset at somebody for telling a joke when so Chris Rock doesn't deserve to express his feelings about being assaulted at all. He can't even tell a joke. He can't even talk about it. In the day's time where y'all love to talk about this person need to have therapy. Well, it's therapeutic to express yourself about how you feel about somebody assaulting you. Do you know how it feels for somebody to be assaulted publicly or even in private and then you never talk about it? You never get to talk about it? Or how would you feel if somebody put their hands on you? And then when you said something about it, when you're one of the ways that you try to heal is you actually, making jokes about it. This is the way that you always heal from all of your trauma is say, hey, I can make a joke about it. Chris Rock has been assaulted throughout his whole life. He got bullied in school, all of this stuff. And the way he coped with it was being able to make jokes, being able to, his comedic gift was always the place he went to deal with life. And now y'all sitting up here saying that he's wrong for expressing it. How is it that somebody is wrong for talking? He's just talking. He's just talking, whether you like the joke or not, whether you thought it was funny or not. How do y'all get to a point where you can accept somebody putting their hands on somebody else, but you can't accept words that are coming out of somebody's mouth? That's crazy to me, man. How did we get to a point? Like, I don't understand. I can't even blame it on new generation or what. I just don't understand. How did we get to a point where we could watch shows like Good Times and Archie Bunker and George Jefferson? Do you know the type of stuff that these people say? Fred Sanford, Richard Pryor, you know the kind of things these people, the words that would come out of their mouth, it would be, man, y'all would cry at TV today if y'all heard half the stuff. But this man is just saying jokes. He's just saying, trying to get over this traumatic experience. And y'all are more offended at somebody telling a joke. And you say, oh, he made a joke about slavery. He didn't make a joke about slavery. He made a joke about Will Smith playing a slave. He talking about Will. He ain't talking about, you're reading too much into it. Maybe it's just me. I'm somewhat of a dinosaur myself. Y'all sad. I don't understand. Like Mm-mm. Dang, Chris. It's rough out here, man. Comedians got a tougher job than I thought.